Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by you. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin', and with our ghetto catered news, ain't no stopping.
Hey, what's up? What's going on, friends, families, and just everybody? Bible says he that has an ear, let him hear. Go ahead and turn up the volume, like and share the video. Let everybody know it's about to go up in a blaze. Why? Because it's the Fire Show where we are every Tuesday, putting a little heat to the word on the street. And if you believe it and you want to get with it, go ahead and sing this song with me, all right? Get your note in your throat and get ready to say, ow, all right? Here it is. You ready? One more time. And the third time for the Holy Ghost. Yep. Again, it's your girl Yielded. We're here putting a little heat to the word on the street. Go ahead and like and share the video and let everybody know that you know that it's about to go up. We got an amazing conversation going on today. And we're going to need y'all to comment. We're going to need y'all to type over there in the quiet stand. We're going to need y'all to like and share and engage in this conversation. Why? Because it's about to get hot. Why? Because it's the Fire Show. So it's about to go up. Listen. It's international. I'm gonna wait till the music go off. Why? Because I want to. But it's International Women's History Month, and a lot goes into being a woman. And so what we're gonna do today is have a little chit chat. That's chick chat. So that's gonna mean, me and a couple of my chicks is gonna get together and we're gonna talk. Nope, the bald gray bearded guy is not gonna be here today, but he's somewhere close. So don't talk about him. Just let me do that. That's what I do. That's my job. So shout out to Lorenzo. He's somewhere near, far, close by. He's listening. So we ain't gonna talk about him too much, but we're gonna have a little chit chat today in honor of International Women's History Month, because there's so much that comes with being a woman besides tatas, big butts, and stacks and racks in the back. Yep, there's a lot more to us than that. I know y'all think that 36, 24, 36 is all it is. Listen, my numbers is added together in all three sections, and so it's more to me than what meets the eye, and it's more to most women than meets the eye. What am I saying? Becoming a woman, being a woman, holding all of the titles that we hold, doing all of the things that we do requires strength. Sometimes it comes with a little pressure, comes with identifying who we are, and it definitely comes with some expectations. Yep, y'all expect us to do a whole lot. Buku. Mucho mas, a lot, whatever language you want to put in, y'all want a lot out of us. And I'm not saying we don't expect a lot out of the men, but today, in honor of International Women's History Day, it's going to be us. We're going to be talking about the women's. Women's. With an S, women's. And so what I need you to do is grab a sister, like and share the video, tell them to come in here, get over here in the quiet stand. You can see my fingers. That means you are in the quiet stand. That means you are going to be able to converse with us via typing, text, chat. I might even open up the phone lines. I doubt it, because these women here, let me tell you something. I know all of them. And they some chatty catfish here. And so they're going to be chit-chatting. So we probably going to have no room for y'all to call in. So just go ahead and start typing. Go ahead and like and share the video. Get everybody that you know in here, on here. I want to hear from these women on today. So we're going to skim the surface, because it's just going to be a little skim, because it's a lot to us. That 36, that 24, that 36, that's a lot, all that. It's a lot. So we're just going to graze the surface. We're not going to delve down too deep, although Lorenzo probably would want us to take a didactic look. We just going to, graze the surface, because again, if we dig too deep, the show going to run over. And Pastor Jay, who's always got something to say, is probably going to get us. So shout out to Pastor Jay out there in those Las Vegas streets. For those of you that do not know, we're blazing hot on Anointed Radio Network in Las Vegas, Nevada. Fire hot, because it's always hot in Vegas. But so we're gonna have a good conversation on today. This Chick Chat is gonna be real conversation. It's got some real women on here, some real truth. They not radio personalities, they not TV show hosts and actors and actresses. The names have not been changed to protect the innocent. These are real live people coming in here with some real live conversation. So we ain't gonna even bother with the national holidays. Why? Because Lorenzo says women people talk too long, and so he cut some of the programming off because he said that we talk too much. So if y'all see him, just let him know. Whatever, sir. But yeah, we're gonna have an amazing conversation. So I'm getting ready to start bringing my guest in, and as I bring my guest in, I'm gonna bring them in. If you just over there, just go ahead and say hello. I see a couple, 2, 3, 4, 17 of y'all. I'm cockeyed, so the numbers just grow. Oh, hey. Hi, Lorenzo. Sorry, didn't know you were watching. But anyway, hi. So y'all see what Lorenzo just did? He said, hey. I mean, it was kind of petty messy how he said it, but he said it. So, shout out to Penny, the boss lady out in these H-Town streets. Penny, the boss lady, is one of the dopest comedians around in these parts. She was out in San Antonio for the female comedy festival. I made that name up. I think it's something similar to that. But she was out there this past weekend doing her thing. Syed is hollering at us from the Philippines. So shout out to Syed over there. It's dark 30 in the morning where he is, and he gets up and tunes into the Fire Show. So we're excited to have him. I'm shouting y'all out while I'm getting my guests ready, because they back there looking and grinning and peeking and grinning, and I'm getting ready to bring them in. So they better get ready. We got an amazing show coming up, and we might have some extra guests coming in. One over there twiddling her fingers and carrying on. She's getting excited. So I'm excited to bring for the very first time to the Fire Show. I don't know why, but I'm just going to bring her on in here. Fire Show is only 5 years old. And this is the very, very, very firstest time that my mama daughter is going to join us here on the Fire Show. Yep, that's right. My mama daughter is coming in the building. She coming in and y'all already clapping. Bring her on in here. That's my mama's daughter, her first daughter. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
We're clapping for you. You is a celebrity.
Hey, I'm a celebrity.
Fantastic. Well, we're excited to have you here. Just for the sake of people knowing who you are, just tell us real quick, just some facts about my mama's daughter that they may not know. You can tell them how much you smoke, drink, cuss, or whatever you want to tell them.
I can't tell them all that, girl.
Oh, don't tell them. Don't tell them.
Well, first of all, my name is Yolanda. I am the oldest of 3 siblings. I have 2 children, 2 boys, and I have 4 grandkids. And I've been on my job for 25 years. Hey, thank you, Jesus.
That's a unique fact. 25 years. Can you tell the people, because I think it's interesting, considering this is a Chick Chat. Tell them what your job title is.
I am a CNC machine operator.
She a whole machinist out here in the building, y'all. Not a traditional female chick job. So she's a machinist. So shout out, y'all. Give it up for my mama's daughter. Say hey to my mama daughter. And you ready for your first close up? This chick here, I don't know what she's saying. Shout out to Hawk in the comments over here in the quiet stand. And yeah. So, man, listen, we got some amazing dope chicks that's coming on in the building. So this next one, y'all, again, welcome my mama daughter to the Fire Show for the first time.
Thank
for
you.
the first time. She's shy.
Thank you. I am not.
Imagine that. She gonna be my sister and gonna be shy. Lord, do it right now. Lord, look, Penny said 25 years is a long time. Well, listen, y'all, this is my mama's daughter. So now I'm getting ready to bring in my other sister by the mister. It's a different mister. This is my sister, y'all. Man, listen, some of y'all gonna be thinking, I know she looked a little different for a reason, but don't you worry about it. But this is my sister. She's coming on for the very first time today as well. Bring her all the way in, Miss April, all the way from Nacogdoches as well. Come on in here, April. What they clapping for? Look. April, what's going on?
What you doing? I'm
Listen,
that one, not Yolanda.
you a mess. So, April, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, where all that good stuff, and just little brief details so the people will understand the nature of the women that's in this room. Mm-hmm.
Well, I am a born and raised NAC rat, so 936 represent. I am still here, standing strong.
Come on, Knack Rat.
Nothing changed. The brick roads is still bumpy, and it is still swamp buddy out here right now. Just letting you know.
Mm-hmm.
You right, I'm a light sister. That's who I am. That's who I am.
Come on, you better be light in here. Penny say it's getting light up in here. So yes, I have these amazing women in here. We got some old chicks that's gonna be joining us. Some of these chicks is still working. You understand? Again, that's part of that woman's history. We got 50,000, 1,142 things that we have to do, and so work is one of them. Praise God. I'm glad the Bible say man don't work, don't eat, and that means woman and man. So they better be working over there so I can get some food from their house. But look, y'all, we're gonna have an amazing show today. I am super excited. We're not gonna jump into no national holidays because again, Lorenzo already said that we was chatty Cathy's, and so because we chatty Cathy's, then we is gonna have to take all of the time and talk and get all of this stuff out. But we got some other sisters that's coming in. I want to ask, because for those of you that follow me on social media, these ladies were selected based on, first of all, they my sisters. Oh, anyway, but they were selected because I threw out a question. If you had 15 minutes to talk about something in honor of Lorenzo, my logo is backwards. What happened? I just saw the words is backwards back there. I don't know what I did. It was me. It wasn't Lorenzo. See, when Lorenzo not on here, I acts up and messes up things because it say ha ha ha. It don't even say fire. It say ha ha ya fa. I don't know what that says back there.
That's the new language. That's the new language.
Yeah, yes, and this is the sisters episode of the Fire Show. Not call TP and tell him we on here. Tell him we here. We doing the sisters episode. But I did. Oh, it's not backwards for y'all. Okay, it's backwards. It's backwards for me, and it never looks like that. Oh, okay. Well, maybe I got my contacts on the wrong side. I don't know. But anyways, y'all. She said, we see fire. Okay, stop it, Sean Lee. Sean Lee, come on here. Get from over there and get in here. But anyways, I posted on the comments, what would you talk about if you had the opportunity to talk for 15 minutes in honor of Women's History Month? And I was surprised to get the answers or the responses that I got. And so what we're going to do is take a didactic look at the responses of each of these young ladies that are here, and then we're gonna talk about it. Is that all right? Y'all like that? We cool with that?
We cool with that.
Before we do that, we're gonna stop and give the people the news, and then the other guests shall be here by then. And so, April, I know you've seen the news, so I don't have to give you any warnings. You've watched it from the choir stand, but just in case, just hold on to your seats. And so, what we're gonna do right now is go ahead and bring in this dedicated news. Cousin Al he's an educator out in these streets. He's educating our children. He's extremely dedicated to making sure that we are informed. But he is extremely ghetto, hence the dedicated news. So, yeah, we're going to get into this dedicated news, y'all, with Cousin Al.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by you. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your amusement. Home of the armor lights, telling the world we're tight. Tune in on Tuesday nights, and we gon' get it right. Hot blazing topics that get you rockin', and with our get.
What's up? It's your boy Cousin Al right here on the Fire Show. Dedicated news, the top 3 news stories of the week that I get from the Fire Nights who send me stuff, and this ain't a bad week. This is a very very it's a light week, but it's a heavy week,
Oh
and
my.
everybody says it's a sensitive week because of Calvary. So run my intro because I don't know what I just said.
And neither do
It's
we.
the dedicated news, y'all. I'm singing on key. Ow, ow. All right, number one, let's get into it. So, the black church antics, and I say antics because sometimes we carry on, has translated over into other cultures, and the choir directors in other cultures are starting to be performative, and extra, right? So somebody sent this story to me and they said they were at a church and the lady, I don't know what they were singing. Let me just say that first off because I'm not bilingual or bi-spiritual, but I don't know what they were singing, but they were singing a song of praise and in their culture, in their language. And the choir director was a little bit emotional. She was a little too into it. Christ is her daddy too, but check the video out. I mean, she was trying to do a Sierra 1-2 step.
Not river dance. I cannot. They would say, go and wrap this up.
She was eating.
Oh, she was eating? Let them cook.
Now she's squashing the rope.
Oh, she's serious now.
Hang on, baby.
And I would get.
Wasn't nobody in the right key but them heels. Them heels was clicking and clacking and hooting and hollering, wasn't it? But I'm trying to figure out how did they have the same rehearsal date? Did they have the sheet music or what? Because it was just like it was a little all over the place, and she was stomping for blood, wasn't she? I mean, she was. When they say put your foot on the devil's neck, she had her foot on the devil's neck. But did it take all that? I mean, I don't know.
That
I
little
don't know
heel
what they were
was.
saying. They could have been saying something very worthwhile, but all I heard was Charlie Brown. So I don't know what they were saying. If anybody can translate, please translate to us
Not
the
translate.
words of encouragement of what they were saying, and we'll try our best to maybe run this story back with
I can't.
Bible
Please
or
don't.
something. Just give me the Bible. That's all I got to say. I mean, all that stumping and jumping and hopping around, but we ain't no better. We do it. That's where they got it from. So I don't know. Can we just sing, preach, and go home? I'm tired. Speaking of cultures doing the most, number two, I'm going to be very, very sincere when I say this because I don't know the cultural significance. I do know the Bible says make no graven images, but this was
I'm
a
scared.
religious event from what I understand. Very, very sad. where they had Jesus and they were laying him to rest. It looked like at first some people thought it was a real body, like somebody Leroy or somebody like that in their family, and doing a funeral or something like that. But it looks as if this is something that's maybe customary or something that's traditional in this culture. So they were basically putting Jesus on a table or on a cooling board. I don't.
Woo.
Look at the video and y'all tell
That's
me.
the
I need
cooler
y'all to
boy.
tell me because I don't know all this stuff. Tell me.
Done frozen.
Is the music supposed to sound like that?
That sounds like somebody
Uh.
baby
Damn.
didn't get pregnant.
I'm sorry
Who
for
was
that.
around
That's
this
not my
bitch?
Savior Jesus, the motherfucker Jesus Christ. That ain't him. That ain't him. And Jesus ain't had no stroke. Like why he all fried, died, and laid to the side? Like what is that? Like that? No, y'all, no, we ain't taking that. We ain't taking that. Now you can't make sense out of nonsense. Like somebody gonna have to explain it to us because for us it looked weird. It looked like Leroy or somebody. It didn't look like Jesus. And then that's a graven. Isn't that a graven? I don't know. I don't know. If anybody is of the cloth, Lorenzo or somebody who's Evangelologian, Episcopalian. I don't even know I don't even know if those are really people. But yeah, somebody help us figure out what's going on in this situation. If you have the education, let us know. We can give you the ghetto, but we want the education too. So if you
That tuba was loud.
understand this and you know of this religion and you know of this practice, let us know so we can, let the people ye be educated in ye own
Ye
way.
be.
The Bible say we perish for the lack of understanding, and I ain't understanding. What I need from you is understanding. That's what Mahalia Jackson said. That's what
All
Mahalia
That
Jackson
was
right.
not my
said.
hair.
No, that's not my area.
That was one of them gospel people said that. Speaking of Mahalia Jackson, number one, these
Oh
preachers
God.
running around town looking like her. There was a story came out, and the pastor or the bishop or whoever it was that was in charge. He had, the braids with the bun and Malaysian and the sideburn. I don't know what kind of hair it was on his head, but he was talking and he said he need the people in the church to be still because he come to slay out the demons. He come to fight the spirits and he don't want to, fight them instead. And people were like, is this real? Is this a tactic? Is this a skit? So check out this video and let's see what we
Oh my God. Mighty God.
Amen. Those that are, y'all stop doing so much walking. Those of you, I know you come from the bathroom. Amen. But see, you got to understand, I'm looking in the spirit and looking in the natural. And if you moving and I'm looking in the natural, I might think you're a spirit and I might knock you down. You understand what I'm
Oh
telling you?
my.
So you got to get close. I can see what I'm looking at. Somebody say yes, Lord. Come on, say yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Amen. I come to kill demons on contact. You understand? Amen. You understand, glory to God, that I came with everything that you need. The good.
see. I'm tired now. Look, now we love everybody. We know everybody got their calling and their RuPaul, and we understand in all that ways acknowledge him. But y'all be tripping with these. Can y'all let the women? Can y'all let the women have something? Like they can't have nothing. Y'all take the stockings. Y'all took the weave. Y'all, what can they have? Can they please have it? Y'all gonna take care of having babies in a minute. What in the world? I don't understand. Like why that's the thing. But anyway, let's get to the topic at hand. How you don't know the difference between a spirit and a real person? You come there with that much aggression. Like, is that what we doing? Like, is that a thing now? You come, rough and tough with your afro puff, and you ready to fight the devil. The Bible, I thought he said, "Let the Lord fight your battle. Be still and know that I am God." He said, "If I be lifted up, I'll draw all men unto me." So all you got to do is set the atmosphere, and He'll do the drawing. Our problem is we want to set the atmosphere, and we want to draw. We want to work. We want to work. God say, "Be still, shut up, and cut them hot dogs off." If the people go come, they go
A
come.
hot dog.
And so when we run in here with all these tactics and these antics and all these different things that we try to do, God, like, bro, it don't take all that. Sit down. Like, I don't need you to fight no devil. I just need you to pray. I need you to lift me up. I need you to make sure that I'm in the building and everything else go fall into place. But what y'all think? I mean, I could be wrong. I'm old school. I was talked about by a blind man who did Braille, and he told me everything he read in there, and I believed it because I was about 5 or 6 years old, and I believed it. We did the Bible. Rosebud out of East Texas. We did the Bible every day until I learned it. So, I mean, I'm just of a different person. You know, I'm a different type of, you know, I'm young, old school. I'm in the middle school. You know, I should have just dropped out of school and been a preacher because it looked like it's the easy route. But what y'all think? What y'all think? Are they doing too much in the church? You got the lady doing the stomp and she paddle the bell and all that. Then you got the other man, they taking Jesus and putting him on the bed. Then you got this man who coming in like he on the Wizard of Oz and he dressed up and he want to fight the people and the devils and the ghosts and talk to the dead. What? It's ghetto out here. All right. It's Bean Boy Cousin L with your dedicated news. Back to y'all. Oh, wait. Y'all know Mother Mitty looking for love. Mother Mitty is looking for love. She's looking for love. So I've been getting inboxes, and one dude said, hey, you know, my kids need somebody who, you know, can be there for them. I don't know why he got kids. I don't know how old he was. But he talked like he had little kids. He said, I need somebody that can come in my life and teach them the word and get the house in order and, you know, can cook and can, you know, take care of things. And I'm like, you want a wife or a vacation Bible school teacher? This sounds like, you know, you trying to make Mother Mitty work. I think Mother Mitty trying to retire from the Metro Lift and get a ride to church every day. So, you know, I think you going to have to do something different. So all you candidates that's on Locked in Love and you know, you on the app and you taking care of business, make sure you up front with, you know, your kid situation. Because if not, you're going to be a little embarrassed when y'all come out there like Bebe's kids and that man drive off or that woman drive through the house because you didn't waste her time. Because, you know, women don't play about their time. But Mother Mitty is looking for love. Are you?
All right, y'all. That was the dedicated news with Cousin Al. April, we gonna allow you first to get your comments in and out. We gotta empty that out before we can get into a conversation. So, you got anything about the dedicated news that stood out to you?
That's a lot. So the second one, the Jesus on the bed, I couldn't get over his free toes. They look like toes that were frozen. They look like free toes. So that was a little distracting to me. And then his head was caught to the side. And I didn't know why he was froze crooked. Kind of rude.
Straighten the Lord out. Straighten him out.
And then the other one, the third one, you can't be telling me when to sit down and pee because I am menopausal, and when I got to go, I got to go. So even in church, don't be telling me when to sit down because when I sneeze, it's out. Just saying. Church
is over.
I'm with you. April. April, I think your mic might be dragging your shirt and it's giving me a little feedback there. Yeah. Oh, you gonna hold it like that? That's cute.
Like that. How's that? Is that less feedback?
I don't know. It might be somebody else itching and scratching. Oh, it sounds good right now. Sounds good right now, right there. Okay, all right. So you just gotta stay froze the rest of the show.
Like Jesus.
We gotta do the mannequin challenge. All right, fantastic. You good. So Sean Lee, I'm gonna save you for last because you look like you talk long. I'm gonna let my mama's daughter go ahead and give her commentary on the news.
Honey, that I'm like, sister, that's a lot. And why we the man talking about he gonna cast out devils and got his hair sitting all up like a woman? I mean, I'm just trying to understand.
Yes, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
April, they said, please don't sneeze. Cindy said, please don't sneeze. Lorenzo got you on mute because your mic is popping. But hold on. What'd you say?
Me?
No. What'd you say, April? I'm sorry. He had you on mute for a second.
No, he didn't want me to sneeze, so I was coughing. I was making sure it didn't do the same thing. We good. We good.
It's only when you sneeze. Well, okay.
Lorenzo don't understand. Just tell him to go back.
Just yeah. Okay, all right. Pastor Jay is saying, "Hey, Amy, to my mama's daughter there."
Hey nephew.
Special. Okay, was that all of your take on the news, Yolanda?
That is all my take on the news. Besides that first one, I just don't understand why they didn't have rehearsal before they got up there and did a live show. I was confused. What beat was which and who was doing what? Just a little out for me.
I was curious to know how she was doing that little jump on the back of them shoes like that. I was trying to figure that out. How is you doing that?
Look, she gonna need some new shoes.
He trying to let y'all know he's listening to y'all talk about him. Hi, Lorenzo. We see you, Lorenzo. Hi, Lorenzo.
Hi,
yes.
Mister.
All right, Sean Lee, come on in here and talk about this news. And those yellow earrings. All right, come on, Fire Show. Come on. Okay, go ahead.
I see you.
Well, first of all, just the kitten heels took me out because I'm not messing with kitten heels ever. But she was jumping. She had. Let me tell you something. I don't know what she was saying, but she had that. But them kitten heels was atrocious. That was just wrong. I don't know what happened to Jesus. I think they burnt him, so they had to lay him down because he was burnt. Something went wrong with Jesus.
Was it even Jesus? That's my question.
I don't know.
Was it supposed to be Jesus?
Yeah, he had his hands and the feet overlapped. He was supposed to be Jesus.
I think it was I think it was the freeze-dried dog from a couple of months back. Remember the lady who freeze-dried her dog? That's who I think that was, because that was not my Jesus.
Right.
That was not my Jesus.
The last man, I think that was in somebody's basement. That didn't even look like no church. That looked like that was somebody's basement. So I can't seriously.
No reckon they had to cross-cut the front there to go to the toilet. Shout out to Big E, vibing with Big E. How you miss me? My phone number is still the same. It rings. You can't miss what you don't call. It still rings. If you ring it right now, it's not gonna ring. But yeah, my phone still rings. But y'all check out vibing with Big E and friends over there on Thursdays. You can catch him over there on that page right there with his big head, or you can go find vibing with Big E and check them out over there. I didn't come on your show saying I missed you. You came on my show saying you missed me. So if you miss me, you know where I am every Tuesday, right here, and then every other day I'm right here. Ha, bam! Look at that. But look, shout out to Big E, man. They have some amazing conversations and craziness on over there. They do this little conversation game over there called Black in the Day, and I have to go over there and approve to them that I'm black by answering them questions over there. So yeah, and they also have the gumbo over the day. And what is Double R segment that they be talking about over there? Because they have crucial conversations. Oof, it'd be some crazy stuff. But go check out Vibing with Big E over there. But what we're gonna do today, right now, y'all, is we're gonna get into this chit chat because Lorenzo's not here on the screen. Yes, I'm very black. I got the hair to prove it. I'm very black.
Can y'all hear me?
I was about to tell our secrets, but I ain't gonna tell April. They don't need to know. But anyways, y'all, so Chick Chat, again, is International Women's History Month. And yeah, we know some iconic women, and we know some, we know some, people that do some amazing and great things. But I think it's important for us as women to talk about some things that make us, first of all, be a woman, that we would be able to even get a mark in history, or to have her story, as a few of y'all said, her story, ATR story, not history, but her story. I was like, oh my God, these women just going too far. They want to make sure we understand. And so we got another guest that's going to be joining us shortly. And she had a conversation a few days ago on her show. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. But what I want to do, again, these young ladies responded to a question that was asked, and my mama daughter just went bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Just as I was about to introduce her topic. And so
she next.
Talk about timing, baby, the time was wrong. Betty Wright said, okay. All right. We're going to go to a quick commercial break and then we'll be back. I'm not sure why he's talking to me from there, but we'll take a quick commercial break because I can still see you if you just let me know. All right. We're going to take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back, y'all.
Listen, if we even think you owe us money, you won't know what hit you. We'll put liens on everything you own. Raid your bank accounts, retirement fund, pension. You'll open up your paycheck and cry because we'll already have the money. We'll haul you into federal court and you might even go to jail. Hey, it's our job.
Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. Our experts will fight for you using IRS guidelines to stop any IRS actions like bank levies or wage garnishments. Plus, eliminate penalties and interest and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
I'd have my mom call the number on the screen. You come see me alone. We'll work it out. Really, we will.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now.
Call 802-341-4523. That's 802-341-4523. Don't wait. Call this number right now.
Have your car insurance rates skyrocketed? We can help and do free research and find the best rates and discounts to lower your car insurance. There are tons of ways to lower your car insurance, and we know how to find them. And right now is the best time to find every savings possible to help you lower your payment. It's so easy to switch your insurance to a newer plan with a lower rate with one fast phone call. We shop the top-rated companies for you and get the best rates and discounts, saving you money. Plus, did you know you can bundle your homeowner's insurance with your car and save even more? And that's just one of the many discounts available. Call right now. The call is free, our help is free, the savings and discounts are real and yours. Compare dozens of top car insurance deals and more with one free, no-pressure call.
Call 877-445-4551. That's 877-445-4551. Again, 877-445-4551.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by Yielded.
Yep, it's hosted by Yielded. And what is this? The Fire Show, where we are every Tuesday, 6 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, putting a little heat to the word on the street. Got some amazing ladies that are in the vestibule eating up all of the pastor's peppermints, but they coming back in here. But in the meantime and in between time, what I need you to do is like and share the video and let everybody know that it's hot in here because it's the Fire Show. So again, amazing conversation is about to start. You just in time. Say ow. One more time. One more time. Yep. Again, me and my amazing sisters are here. We having a chit chat in honor of Women's History Month. All of that 36, 24, 36, 49, 57, 82. I don't know how big it is and why. Look, some of them is real. Do they measure the BBL or is it just the hips? I don't know. I'm asking for a friend. Because why I want to know? You know, if you got 36, 24, you got to go around all that dunking and runking and runking and trunk, you know, to get that measurement. So I'm just asking. So is it still 36, 24, 36, or do they add in? I'm just asking. I just want to know. But look, y'all, again, the Chick Chat is going on. And so I'm getting ready to bring my guests back in here. Y'all say hey to Lorenzo. He's working hard in the background, keeping me together. And he's working in the front ground too, sending me messages on the screen like he not even working. I mean, I'm just saying, you got to love him. He shows up and works even when he's not showing up on the screen. He's working. But look, let's go ahead and get these amazing guests back in here. My mama's daughter is in the building. She's back, y'all. Come on back in here. Miss Janice is singing.
Hey.
Oh. Listen, sister, did you see we got rid of the blue pill commercial?
I see it's not on there. Why is that?
Because Miss Janice bought all of the pills.
I'm gonna
They
look
out.
her.
They out.
You're
She
gonna
bought all
look
the
her.
pills. I don't know what Miss Janet's doing with the blue pills, but we ain't advertising them no more. But just so y'all know, those are real commercials. Y'all can call the people and lower your insurance. You can call the tax doctor. You can call for the trips and the flights and all of that good stuff. So those are real, like legit commercials. Those are our sponsors. And the more you call them, the more, you know, yeah, you understand how sponsorship works. So you got to call them, pick up the phone, call the people. Okay. All right. And so I'm going to go ahead and bring in my sister from a different mister in here. Miss April is all the way in the building on the Fire Show. What's up, April?
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, sister.
How are ya? How are ya?
Not that y'all gonna talk to each other on here. Y'all special.
Yeah,
And we're gonna bring Miss Kansas City Chiefs herself back in here. Sean Lee House all the way from Missouri is in the building, baby. Uh-oh, she got claps in the building. You was celebrities.
I see you.
Sean Lee in the building. So Sean, because it's funny to me, can you like do this for the peoples and pull it up just a little? So just for the people, Sean will be graduating next month. She did her whole photo shoot in these people's Hillman College shirt, but that's not even her college.
It is, because that's my HBCU.
Ma'am, you have to do that.
Okay, you feel me? That's
You
my
had watched it
HBCU.
on the TV. You didn't go. You had watched it on Different World.
Yeah, that's where I graduated from. Hillman.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I was in a sorority too. Sexify me.
Okay.
What's y'all thing? What you got? What y'all do? You know they do this.
We the Bianca.
But y'all don't have no little hand symbol or nothing.
No, this
with her nails.
I'm so mad. Sexify me is hilarious. But listen, y'all, we have this amazing panel. Again, we're still waiting on another sister. She's coming from work, and so she's gonna be joining us, and she'll pop in when she gets in. But again, Chick Chat, we're gonna talk about it. Yolanda, we're gonna start with you first of all, because I think your conversation kind of gives us the foundation of where we are. So again, I posted a conversation, a comment on social media, and I asked if you had 15 minutes to talk in honor of Women's History Month, what would you talk about? And Yolanda said, I would talk about identity, who I am as a woman, not who everyone needs me to be. Now, Yolanda, I'm going to pass you the mic, and then we're going to start chiming in here. But come on. You ain't got 15 minutes because that's a long time. But, yeah, come on. Come on. Just why you need to talk about that? What you going to say?
I need to talk about that because for a long time, I did not know who I was. And I didn't even realize that I didn't know my identity because I was so busy doing what everybody else wanted me to do. They wanted me to be a mama. They wanted me to be a daughter. They wanted me to do this. They wanted me to do that. They wanted me to be a wife. They wanted me to be a nana. They wanted me to be the best coworker. They wanted me to be the best volleyball player. And I'm like, hey, now I'm going through like, who am I? Who is Yolanda? Yes. Who is Yolanda? You know, and when you start peeling them layers off to find out who you really are and realize that sometimes you don't allow people to make you be something you're not.
Oh, wow.
And I hear people, go ahead.
That sounds like identity over, performance. You performing a task, but not identifying as you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I started going through life being who I wasn't. Like my sister, Gilded, always tell me, she said, oh, I know you quiet and you shy. And I'd be like, no, actually, I'm not. But through all the circumstances that I went through in life, a lot of things shut me down and made me not be voiceful and share or be who I really am because I was so busy trying to be a people pleaser, pleasing people, whether that was mother, that was father, that was grandma, that was everybody but me. Why are you looking like that, little girl?
Ooh, I was just saying, ooh.
Oh, okay.
It's like
I had to straighten my face like.
She just checking people in the room. Yeah.
I
So
just want to, yeah, go ahead.
why at this point, place, and stage in life do you feel that's an important conversation or topic for you to personally discuss?
Because at this point in my life, I'm realizing that life is short. And
Okay.
if I don't tap into me, then what else is there going to be for me to do? Because after I lost my mom, after she transitioned, she was no longer my responsibility. She was no longer my high ego of, hey, you do this, I said this is how you're going to do, this is how you're going to dress, this is how you're going to talk, this is how. Once she transitioned, I started realizing that I have allowed so many people to have control over me. When I thought I had control, I did not. And so I've gotten to the point where now I'm taking control and I am doing what Yolanda want to do. I'm thinking the way Yolanda want to think. Well, let me rephrase that. Of course, God comes first. Whatever I'm trying to do, whatever God wants me to. But
Amen.
when it comes to self-care, I'm doing what Yolanda want to do. I'm doing what Yolanda don't want to do. Y'all know I didn't even know how to say no.
Oh
Why?
wow.
Because I was such a people pleaser. I want, they asked me, I try to make it happen. If I didn't have it, I try to make it happen. If I didn't
Wow.
want to do it, I did it because they asked me. So now it's about Yolanda. You know, who is she?
Wow.
What makes her happy? What makes her be who she is? And that's where I'm at.
Fantastic. That's awesome, y'all. Again, this is about Women's History Month, celebrating women's history. And a lot goes into who a woman is to make her be whatever mark that she makes in history. And so that is what we're
Mhm.
talking about today. And we started with this identity thing because I think it's important. Talk about it. SISTER says MISTER. Yes. So for whatever reason, they can't say sister and mister. They have to spell it. So talk about it, sister. SISTER.
Mhm.
So April,
Mhm.
and Sean, I'm gonna kick this question to you because I think even in hearing what Yolanda said, that it's I think this may be something that we can all shout out to Alana out in those Nacogdoches streets. She says she's so proud of you. Girl, grow up, get out of here. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for watching. So April, I'm gonna kick it to you first, and then Sean. Have you ever struggled with not knowing who you are outside of what you do for others, and even as your job description, your job title, who you are as a professional? Have you
Yes,
ever struggled with knowing who you are outside of that? Come on, April.
absolutely. I am everybody's everything everywhere. And I learned this. I'm a nurse. I didn't know if I told y'all that to begin with, and especially an emergency room nurse. So what I see every day that's normal to me is not normal. It's not normal for anybody to see one time in their life, much less for 20 years that I've been seeing it for 12 hours a day. So
Wow.
it's distorted my view of normalcy. But how I relate to Yolanda talking about my mom passing is when she was sick and at home here with hospice, I remember her nurse being here and her nurse knew I was a nurse. And I was like, Brittany, I don't know. I know what this is, but I don't know what this is. It's like, I don't know, like my brain left me, you know what I mean? And I, bless her, she sat me down and she said, April, right now you are not a nurse, you are a daughter. Let me be the nurse. And that's when my perspective changed. Is there's a time and a place for everything. I don't have to be everybody's everything all at one time. You know, my kids, I've got a senior in high school. He needs me right now. He needs me present for him. My eighth grader knows he's going to have to take a back seat for a couple months, but his time will come to shine, you know, and the husband's just going to have to wait because eventually the kid's going to be gone and he's going to be stuck with me. But but I relate to that, Yolanda, is that you come to life. I don't know if it's midlife. I don't know how old all of us are, but it comes to realize before we realize we're halfway through our lives and all we've done is done for others. We haven't done for ourselves, and maybe that's what we were meant to do. Maybe that's how God made us. But it's exhausting. I mean, it's truly exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Penny says, baby, listen, I'm ready to quit it all. I'm not every woman. I'm trying to become one woman. Listen, Penny, we're going to have you on this next chit chat. And I want you to remember that very phrase right there, because we're going to talk about that. Miss Janice says, yes, Yolanda, I truly understand. I started at age 50 doing what pleased me and not according to others, what others thought. And that is the reason why you see Miss Janice everywhere with her hands up in the air,
Everywhere.
dancing when ain't nobody else dancing, doing her same little hula hoop dance. Because, hey, she didn't do it back in the day. And so now she's doing it now. It's sad to say, she 1,742 years old out there trying to twerk. Get it together, Miss Janice. Sit yourself down. But I love Miss Janice.
Miss Janice.
Miss Janice gonna dance if ain't nobody else dancing. Miss Janice gonna sing if ain't nobody else singing. And one thing you can rest assured is, if you need to see what you was doing, ask her, because she took a picture and it's on her phone. So Miss Janice gonna capture it. So Sean Lee, I'm coming to you. I want to ask that same question. Have you ever struggled with not knowing who you are outside of what you do for others?
I won't say that I necessarily struggled. I feel like I thought that I got my energy from people pleasing, but I didn't realize it was people pleasing, because I always thought that I was just being helpful, because that's how I grew up. I was helping my grandmother. I was always being the helper. I was the helper. So I saw it as, I'm helping people. I'm always helping people. But I think it was when COVID happened and I didn't get to be around people that I realized I was a lot more energized. I wasn't as performative, because I was performative. I'm the person that everybody's like, oh, she's funny. She's always around. She's here. She's there. She's a social butterfly. She's a social butterfly. But I don't like people like that. I realized I didn't like people as much as I had to perform. And I had to perform because most of my jobs early on were sales. I had to land contracts. I had to network. I had to do things to where I had to be in front of people all the time. So it was easy to just constantly do that. But when I couldn't be around people, it felt so good. And I was like,
she said, when I couldn't be around people. I'm mad.
Yeah, it was, because it's like when COVID made you sit yourself down, like you can be around people. So that's when I realized a lot of what I was doing was performative, and it was people pleasing, but it was also part of woven into what I had to do to make a living. So it was kind of like I had to, but now that I know the difference of, I don't chase every dollar because I don't have to. So it's like, it's different. You don't have to be performative. You can just be yourself, and you just do what you want to do. If you don't want to take that client, you don't have to. If you don't want to do this, you don't have to. And I love saying no. I love saying no, and I love going nowhere. I do.
She said no means no.
Listen, I got somebody that's always yelling to me, no is a complete sentence. I say, who asked you? Nobody asked you nobody asked you that, Lorenzo. I mean, person who say that all the time.
But I had a real quick question to Yolanda. Yolanda, yes, what have you discovered about yourself?
Ma'am, is you the host or a guest?
Just one thing, because I know it's just so rewarding when you discover something special. Just one thing, like, what do you like now that you're like, oh, I like that? I was just curious.
I like not being a full-time caretaker.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's fair.
And I'm so, it's like I'm free. What they say, free at last. Thank God I'm free at last. I just, because
Marty Moore has said that. Not they. Marty Moore has said that.
Oh, okay. But
wrong Marty.
I've been a caretaker for a very long time. I mean, from a kid. When I look back over my life, and I realized at a young age, my mom had my siblings, and I had to participate in helping raise them. And then it just seemed like from there, it was just always somebody I had to be responsible for. And I was like, man, this feels good. I don't have to be responsible for nobody if I don't want to be. I almost said something, sister. I almost said something, but I don't have to.
Fantastic. You ain't gotta tell nobody you ain't got to comb my hair no more, and I ain't got to follow you around. You ain't gotta say all of that. You understand? So thank God for hairdressers.
That's why I gave you a permanent part, so you remember I was
She
there.
really want to comb my hair, so she combed it the exact same way every time. She busted down the middle, so my hair just automatically falls right down the middle. And I purposely make sure that it doesn't do that, so I keep it swooped to the side, so it don't part down the middle. But anyways, yeah, awesome.
So Sean Lee, to help you better understand what I'm saying is, don't get me wrong. I love my sister, my brother. I love my family. I love everybody. But to not have to be responsible, it's just like I can do it if I want to, and I can say no, and I'm not in trouble for saying no.
Okay.
Because I used to think you couldn't say no. You can't say no. That's your family. That's this. You can't say no. You gotta say yes all the time. No, I can say no. N-O. Next.
Fantastic. Look, I'm gonna pivot this ball over to April, because when she answered or responded to the question, her conversation or her response took on a different tone. So we've established the identity and who we are as a woman and things of that nature. And I'm gonna put April's question out there, or her response out there, and then I think we may go to a commercial. I'm not sure. I'll know in about 1 second when I get ready to put this out here. Are we going to commercial or now? I don't know. But her response, I would speak on treating a woman like anyone else, not above, not below. I might not know every detail of what we're talking about, but it's not because it's not because I didn't what I went to college for, but I am a sponge and asking to learn. Don't gaslight me. Don't dumb it down. Don't brush me off because I'm a woman. I'm capable of learning too. Because when my husband stands beside me and asks the same question, he gets a full answer in a respectful tone. So don't gaslight me. You done started this conversation wrong with just your tone. She says, so she gonna step off her little soapbox and let somebody else step on it. So April, I heard a lot in there, people don't receive you well, or don't respond to you well, or don't do what have you. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, we're gonna leave y'all hanging. Yeah, I need y'all to go ahead and
line me up and throw me away.
Yeah. Comment over there in the comment box and let's talk about it. Do you feel like men kind of shortchange you because you a whole chick? Do you feel like if you're asking for specific instructions, they don't give it to you because you a girl, you ain't gonna understand? I mean, I do play that card sometimes. We're gonna talk about that too. Do we play that card sometimes when it's convenient for us? But we're gonna go to a quick commercial break and we'll be right back. Don't y'all go nowhere, and call these commercials after the show so they can pay for us being on here. These are our sponsors. Lorenzo, roll them commercials because these people think we playing.
What's up, family? It's your boy, Cousin Al, reminding you to keep it locked right here on the FIYAH Show. I'm coming with your dedicated news, the top 3 news stories of the week, the news you can use. It may come from CNN or the crackhead down the street, but I guarantee you don't want to miss this. Keep your eyes open and your ears clean. You know what I mean?
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now.
Call 802-341-4523. That's 802-341-4523. Don't wait. Call this number right now.
Have your car insurance rates skyrocketed? We can help and do free research and find the best rates and discounts to lower your car insurance. There are tons of ways to lower your car insurance, and we know how to find them. And right now is the best time to find every savings possible to help you lower your payment. It's so easy to switch your insurance to a newer plan with a lower rate with one fast phone call. We shop the top-rated companies for you and get the best rates and discounts, saving you money. Plus, did you know you can bundle your homeowner's insurance with your car and save even more? And that's just one of the many discounts available. Call right now. The call is free, our help is free, the savings and discounts are real and yours. Compare dozens of top car insurance deals and more with one free, no-pressure call.
Call 877-445-4551. That's 877-445-4551. Again, 877-445-4551.
Today we're comparing blue pills, the name brand with our generic little blue pill.
Okay, so what's the difference?
The name brand pills have the brand name from a large pharmaceutical company engraved on each pill.
What does that do?
It makes them cost a lot more. Both pills have the same active ingredient, which allows you to be, well, more active.
Don't pay more for the name, pay less for the pill. Get our generic blue pill for as little as $2 each. Call right now for yours.
Listen, if we even think you owe us money, you won't know what hit you. We'll put liens on everything you own. Raid your bank accounts, retirement fund, pension. You'll open up your paycheck and cry because we'll already have the money. We'll haul you into federal court and you might even go to jail. Hey, it's our job.
Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. Our experts will fight for you using IRS guidelines to stop any IRS actions like bank levies or wage garnishments. Plus, eliminate penalties and interest and reduce your past tax bill so you pay the IRS less. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a tax doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
I'd have my mom call the number on the screen. You come see me alone. We'll work it out. Really, we will.
Yep, it's hosted by Yielded, and it is the Fire Show. We're having an amazing conversation today. I have a panel of young ladies that are here, kind of getting some fat off their chest. They putting their foot down and saying what they're saying, and they meaning what they're saying. So go ahead and like and share the video. Let everybody know that we are still celebrating Women's History Month on today here on the Fire Show. We're putting a little heat to the word on the street. Rumor has it that there's more to us than hips, thighs, and backs and stacks. So go ahead and say ow. Say it again. On the third time if you're sexy. Saved. That's what I meant to say. Listen, y'all, like and share the video. Let everybody know that we're here. Let them know that we are celebrating on this last day of March, Women's History Month. We're talking to some amazing women here that are sharing some things that, they feel make them who they are as a woman. Boss Lady says she's not every woman. She's just working on being one woman. Yolanda says she's touching back into her identity. And April, she getting ready to talk about, respect and the voice and being heard. And so we're going to go ahead and bring these amazing guests back in here. And we're going to keep this conversation. Do I still have music? Oh, we're going to keep this here conversation going. And we want you to be a part of it. Go ahead and type your comments on the screen. If you can see me waving my fingers, that means you are watching us live on one of these social media platforms. And if by chance you're on one of the podcast platforms, hey, sorry you can't see us, but we over here and you can catch us on YouTube and all of those great, amazing places, Spotify, and I don't know why I always throw myself out here because I only know nothing past them three. And I get stuck right here. And I don't know where else we at. But anyway, you watch a podcast, we over there. Look for us. Find us, Anointed Radio Network, out of those Las Vegas streets, y'all. But again, I'm going to bring my guests back in here because we got to pick at this thing a little bit. We already 3 minutes past the hour, typically time for some I don't likes. But we got one more conversation that we're going to dive into, and we're going to talk, topic, I guess I should say, this the voice, the respect and being heard. So come on back in here. Sean Lee House from Kansas City, Missouri. Yolanda is out in them Nacogdoches, Texas streets. April is out in them Nacogdoches, Texas streets. Listen, you better clap for people. Oh, there's clap. Y'all is celebrities and stuff and things. Now, April, you said that you're a nurse and you see things from a different perspective and see things a little more frequently that you shouldn't be seeing, and kind of then got a little out of touch with some of normalcy, because it's a little different in that era. But even before you was in the era, that's how we say it.
Mm-hmm.
Even when
hey, you remember when we had Miss Warren in high school.
Yes.
WAREN. I will never.
Miss Warren was infamous for it.
Yes,
So even before that, April, you was on the copter.
I was on the copter.
Yeah, so she was one of the flight nurses when they life flight you. She was on the helicopter, and I tried to get me on that plane, but she said I was a little too chunky. And you got to be a certain size or not sizable to get on there. But anyway, we ain't gonna talk about that part. But April, your response again kind of took the conversation in a different tone, because what I heard when you said, don't dumb stuff down. I might not know everything, but just because I'm a woman, you still can communicate, and I'm still teachable. I can learn. So let's talk about that, the respect and the voice and being heard. Come on. You didn't got 15 minutes, but you got a few minutes. Come on.
Okay, I better hurry. Recently, we started building a house, and this is the first time we've ever built a house. And it happens to be being built right across the road so I can watch the process. I'm a sponge. I want to know. I don't know nothing about contracting. I don't know nothing about them guys banging them nails or doing what they're doing or what it's supposed to look like or what the process is. I don't know. But I want to know, because I just paid a whole lot of money for them hammers and them nails that's going up on that roof. More money than you would want to spend in Nacogdoches, Texas, but that's another topic. Anyway, I go over there and ask the man in a nice, hey, you're doing a good job. It looks real nice. Why, this board is not touching this, and should it be touching that? And I don't know. And what's the next steps or whatever? And basically just have a seat. It's supposed to be that way. Trust the process, and I'll let you know when it's done. I was like, okay. They go on their lunch break. My husband comes back in. He's the police. He comes in with that police presence.
He's the what, April?
He's the police. So he comes in and he's got that presence to him. I don't know if that's what it is or if it was just a man, but he asked the exact same question, the exact same way to that exact same man. And that man said, oh, yes, Mr. Jesse, let me show you. This is why we do this. This is why we do that. And I'm just like, you acting like I don't know the word 2x4. That's all you got to say is a 2x4 and 1x6. I can figure out what that is, but
you measure wounds every day.
I mean, just for real. I just call a spade a spade. Don't have to dumb it down. I don't need you to be big words. And it took all I had not to take him down a whole nother medical jargon language. I mean, I could spin you out of control with the big long words, but I don't do that to you in conversation. When I treat my patients, I talk to them like they can understand it. And that's what I want them to know. It doesn't make me any better because I know the big, long medical word for it. That is my job, is to know how to make that understandable to you. And I'm not leaving until you understand it. And you can tell me that you understand it. And that's what I meant by I can't do math. I didn't say nothing about no math.
Come on, pharmacology. Don't you say that.
He's supposed to be backstage somewhere. Here he is.
Lorenzo, you're supposed to be backstage.
But on another topic, because I want you ladies to chaw on that. But also, what has hit me recently, we had a patient come in the emergency room, and it was a female, and she felt like her heart was racing, and she felt like she was short of breath, and she was middle age, and all these things, and immediately the doctor throws her a medication for anxiety. But you get the man that comes in with the same symptoms, he gonna get worked up head to toe for everything but anxiety. And that never clicked until literally this week after you asked that conversation. And
wow.
That misogynistic, it's a male doctor and I get along with them and it's fine, but it never hit me to be like, I'm not saying the woman's not having a panic attack. And I'm not saying, but she could be having a heart attack. But let's acknowledge that the man can have a panic attack too. So let's figure it out. You know what I mean? And that's what spun me out of control this week, was realizing, stepping back and realizing the disparities and differences in those disparities in women and men, and how we're even viewed, how we're treated, how we're talked to. And I'm a strong woman, so I figured I just tick people off right off the get-go and they just feed off my energy. But I've noticed in my older age, even when I come at them softly, that gets a worse response. So I almost feel like I have to be a big dog on the porch because if I'm just a little meek little kitten, they're just gonna, you know what I mean? Walk. And I don't want that.
Exactly.
I just want to be just like every other dog in the pack. And when I got to step up, I'm going to. When I got to protect one of my family, I will. The mama bear will come out. But that's what I meant in my conversation by I can ask the same question that my husband can ask, and both of us get different answers.
Wow. Wow. I'm gonna spin this question around the room because I think those examples you gave were spot on of how you see these bias kind of responses or interactions based on that. So I'm definitely going to ask this question. Pastor Jay said the medical field is crazy for women, especially in labor and delivery. I know people that died that got brushed off.
Yes. And you can go further than that and break it down off of race.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it just goes down and down and down and down. And I don't know who set this hierarchy, but at the end of the day, I don't care what color, what race, what religion, if you're legal, if you're not. My job is you came to me for help, and I'm going to treat you like I would treat my own dying mother. And that's who I am.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna punt this ball to Sean Lee because I made her go last every time because she be getting Bianca-ish. But Sean Lee, the question I want to ask is, have you ever felt dismissed simply because you were a woman? I mean,
absolutely
double minority stuff going on in here, but just simply based off the fact of being a woman, and tell us about that.
Absolutely. In sales is a male dominant field. Most men won't do business with you or contracts with you, especially if you're in the alcohol industry, any industry really, just unless now beauty industry, no, I couldn't handle that on my own. But alcohol industry or even in the hotel industry, because I was in the hotel industry, men like to do business with men and they don't like doing business with women. For whatever reason, they don't respect women, and if they do business with you, they want you to be pretty, smile in their face, and go to dinner with them before they sign the contract. So, yeah, totally dismissed. Like I don't have the same kind of education, background, smarts, sales approach, any of that. It's just because he's got what he's got. And I've got what I got. It's like, no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to talk to him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And sales is like that a lot. It truly is. It's like that a lot in sales.
And you get it, the tone sometimes, like April said, the conversation took a whole different path. She initially read the tone when the gentleman spoke to her, but then when her husband, who was it, whether it was because a man or he was the police, as she said, it changed immediately. And so I think the respect in the tone comes off sometimes, like she said, when you're a strong woman, when people look at you and see whatever. Okay, if you're looking good, they automatically have this preconceived notion that you're going to act a certain way. And we get it hard. We angry black women just because first of all we're black. Second of all, because we talk with such passion. I'm loud. Lorenzo's like, back up from the mic. I'm like, the mic is across the room. I just talk loud. It's just our passion. It's our nature. And so, Yolanda, I have to punt this ball or this question to you. When you've been in these circumstances or these situations, because I know that you've had a few, even being in your workplace as a machinist, as a whole woman in a male dominant field, what does it look like, or how do you respond when someone, most likely a male, feels like you're not teachable as a woman, or you can't learn this certain task, or she wouldn't know what a 2x4 was, or if that nail was supposed to go slant or straight? How does that make you feel, and how do you respond to that?
Actually, I've dealt with that a lot, and a lot. Being a machinist, because when we first started when the plant first started, it was very few women there. So now I'm one of the top machinists there. And even when it comes to training, like they brought a guy, they brought this guy over and told him, say, well, she's going to train you on how to run this machine. Now, lo and behold, I'm the only one that knows how to pretty much run that machine. And I've trained 25 people on this machine, and yet only 2 of them are still there. He told them straight out, she can't teach me nothing. And I was like, wow. Okay.
Sure, right. Yeah. Can't and won't.
And right. And so at that time, I was still dealing with some stuff that was heavy, and I was like, you sure right, dude, you sure right. Y'all get him on out over here. I ain't got to train him. And I had to eventually calm down because I'm in the workplace, and it didn't go just like that. Understand me. I got real hostile with it because I felt like he was belittling me, saying that I couldn't train him when I know that I can train him. I've trained 25 people on this machine, and I'm still the faithful person that's still running it. And this machine makes a lot of parts. So I know, I pretty much know what I'm doing.
Yolanda said, I feed off your energy.
That part. And then sometimes even with the boss, the one that trained me, I can ask him. I was like, "Hey, this part look like it's 20,000 off," and he'd be like, "Oh no, yo, it don't look like that. It don't look like that." And then the guy I'm training, he go up there and he can ask the same question, say, "Oh, this part look like it's about 20,000 off." He said, "Yeah, it is." He said, "Oh, you got a good eye." I said, "Well, that's the same eye that I had. I just told you the exact same thing he said. So why did y'all dismiss what I said?" And it makes me feel unappreciated. It makes me feel that as women, we probably would never get to that high point that the men are at in the machine world because we're not gonna be. Huh?
He said you can't play with my yo-yo.
Don't try to play me out. Don't try to play me out. Okay, sorry.
All right. Yeah. So and with the attitude that I'm trying to work on, sometimes that's not good for me for them to treat me like that because I feel I'd be ready to go there.
Be ready to do Jesus. She be ready to do Jesus. So yeah. I'm gonna kick this one out here, and anybody can grab it. At what point do you address the disrespect, and how do you correct somebody without losing your own self? How do you handle that?
I think that's exactly what we're saying right now. Now's the time in this day and age, 2026. There's no time better than the present to stand up right then and there, and stand proud with your whole chest out. And I mean, because if we keep sitting back and we keep putting up with it, you know what I mean? It's kind of like your kids. I'm going to count to 3. What do you think they're going to do? They're going to wait till 3 to do something. I don't count to 3. I tell you one time for your warning, and the second time we're done. After that, you don't even get a warning. So a man can't come at me and test my boundaries because I'm going to do just like Yolanda said and take time for me. This is about protecting my peace, my energy, my self-worth. And that's who I'm going to be. And I'm not going to be ashamed of it. And I'm not going to sit down any longer.
All right.
I feel like in situations that could be, let me say teachable. Like, for example, April and her husband. I would have said to the guy, "What's my husband sitting there?" Now I asked you that same question. I did. That same energy.
I did.
It's like, so that's how I would be, but I would be like that all the time. I'd be like, really? Are you serious right now? But then I'm probably just getting in trouble. So it's like, because somebody say I be on $1 million all the time. So
1 million, she doing it. Every rip, 1 million. I'm talking about good morning, 1 million. Up there. So
I would make sure it's a teachable moment, but I wouldn't be quiet though. Because like she said, like Yolanda said, hey, I had them same eyes. Like I had them same eyes. I said the same thing. Then you gotta call them out because I think men are so used to us being quiet and not saying nothing and thinking we're gonna let it slide.
Yeah.
Now it's the time. You don't get no pay. You don't get no pass. I'm saying no slick stuff.
Jamina said you on 1 million. 1 million. We're doing it. We're going in. So ladies, I have to ask this question in regards to these two topics. And Sean, we didn't pull yours because yours is a whole nother show, because it was like 6 of y'all that said the same thing. So we're not pulling your topic today. We're gonna have chit chat 2.
Okay, girl.
Yeah, it's gonna be chit chat 2. I can't hardly say chit chat. Chick chat.
Chick chat.
Chick chat. So it's gonna be chick chat 2. We're gonna do that again next month. But my question for each of you, based on the identity and based on the lack of respect or acknowledgement, or both of these topics, what boundaries have you set for yourself in regards to your identity, or in regards to making sure that you handle, just like a man would be handled? What kind of boundaries? Who's coming in? I see Yolanda's face. She looking like, ooh, girl, pick me.
Baby, pick me.
Not that kind of pick me, Sean.
Not that kind.
So I've gotten to the point now where I stand up for myself without that attitude, because I think that's the part that was hurting me the most, is that I was going, once they, you know how you feel when you get when somebody hurts your feelings, what you want to do is growl back. And when all this stuff was going on, I would growl back. So now I'm toning it down, and I'm just like, okay, if that's how we're gonna do this, then okay, I see how y'all doing this. I need a mental day. All right, I'll see y'all. Y'all get this together, and I'll talk to y'all. Because what you're not gonna do is steal my joy. You're not gonna do that. And I was letting all of that. I was letting all of that steal my joy. And I just did it the other day. I went home early. I was like, I need a mental day. So when I come back to work, everything was all nice. And then they want to have a meeting with me, and everybody apologized. Okay, this is how we're gonna do this.
So
Can't steal my joy.
Based on what you just said, I want to know for myself, is that setting a boundary, or is that just removing yourself from the situation?
It is setting the boundaries for letting them know that I'm not tolerating that. I'm not.
She's gonna talk when she wants to talk. She's not gonna react. She's gonna wait till she's calmed down.
I'm not, because they wait for me. Yeah, they wait for me to react. And I think sometimes they do the stuff they do to get me to react, and I'm not gonna react. And if I gotta take me,
you the only one know how to run the machine.
Well, then they just gonna have to work. They gonna have to figure it out. Because
I go in there and turn everything over. Y'all can't find me. I'm the only one who know how to do this job. I'd pay the club up. You heard me?
Yes, and they're gonna come to the realization that how important I am to them, even though I am a woman. I run that machine just like any man in there. So when y'all realize that, y'all realize it. But until then, I'm gonna have me a mental day.
Pastor Jay say, who I gotta have a stern conversation with, ain't it? See, Pastor Jay know those words. He know the right words to use. A stern conversation. That doesn't sound like he going to check them, but he really going to check them. Okay, all right. I think what you was just saying in there, I'm gonna yield the nice. What you just said, you was coming from Colossians, where it says you're gonna let your conversation be full of grace and seasoned with salt. That's what it say over there in Colossians. Yeah, that's what. Take that, put that on your shirt so you'll be reminded. That's why I put my name on my shirt. So I need to be reminded. I'm supposed to be yielded, cause edgewise, I'm coming unglued from the hinges. Now, April. I know. Yeah, I know April. So that I ain't gonna even ask that question, because
do it.
Now, typically we're thought to be, angry black women, as I've, you've heard the coin phrase say. But I've seen you kind of come unglued a little bit too. You're a little rough and a little stern. So I was gonna ask the question, what does that look like for you? But that didn't fit. So we just gonna slide on past that question. But listen, y'all, we're having an amazing conversation here with these amazing women, a chick chat. We're talking about who we are as women, things that have kind of come about in life that allows us to even be these women, to make our mark in history. April, how many years? 20 plus years nursing?
Oh yeah, 20. Yeah, I started as a paramedic firefighter. That was a whole different man's world. So yeah.
So 20 years there. Sean Lee, Yolanda's 25 years as a machinist. Sean Lee, how long you been in your professionness? Oh, she counting. It's too long.
That's
too long. Get a rope.
As a photographer?
1 million.
What?
Girl, you better say that.
Look at this. I can't. Lorenzo, can you ban Lorenzo from the comments, please?
Angry white chick. Well, say what?
I said angry black woman. He to my angry white chicks. But how long would you say you've been in your profession, and how do you?
15 to 20. Shoot.
15. So we all in here in a good minute, and so a lot of what we're talking about today has been a part of who we've had to be to even be those particular people in our professions, to be a nurse, to be a photographer, to be a machinist, to be a whatever. And so we got Jamina over here as a hairstylist. Let me tell y'all something. You wouldn't even think that it would be an issue in cosmetology, because 9 times out of 10 her consumers are going to be women, and so it should be, a woman-to-woman conversation. I witnessed not so many weeks ago, gentleman came into the salon and had some specific request, and the request was kind of, maybe beyond her scope or outside of her scope, or not necessarily what she wanted to do in 2026. He had wanted some like 5
finger wave.
Yeah. He had wanted some 5 heartbeatish kind of hair, and it was like, but the point that I'm making is, even in her role as one that you would, likely see a female in, she was in her own space and place, and it was still controversy. And so we as women, we encounter all of these things outside of being mothers, outside of being whatever our profession is, being our wife, being a wife, being whatever we are. I want to know overall, and this is my question to the 3 of you ladies, and even you over there in the quiet stand. If in the event that life would deal you another hand, another opportunity, what would be one issue that you as a woman has faced that you would totally erase for any other woman? You don't want to have to deal with it. Whatever it is, you don't want no other woman to have to deal with it. It's just, this is just the worst. Come, April, you had saw my cheat card. You already knew I was going to ask. You was ready. Come on, April.
Menopause.
Listen, you stole mine, because it's taking everything in me not to pick this fan up, because Lorenzo say, turn it off, we can hear it.
He done told me that's too much background noise. I said, we're going to have to compromise.
We're going to have to meet somewhere in the middle of the road.
That's
okay,
right.
I'm with you on the menopause. I'm with you. And so it's shout out to Tanja D. She's one of my comedian sisters. She say, since they want to be changing their gender and transferring, she want to transfer all of the hot flashes to all of the transgenders. So take them. So shout out to Tanja D. to ton of fun. So I think she agrees. What you got, Yolanda? We getting rid of menopause. Okay, what you got?
I don't know, because I was going to say the same thing, because that menopause is something serious.
It lasts forever. And then nobody tell us about it. We need a whole nother topic on that, because then nobody talked to us about all this.
They ain't say it was going to be like that.
No.
They ain't tell you. Nobody. They was up there telling you put on pantyhose, but they ain't tell you ain't gonna wear no pantyhose when you get to menopause. They ain't tell you was gonna get musty like a little pubescent little boy when you start menopause. And shout out to my guy Kai over there. Hey, listen, it's
Kai.
Hey, Kai.
Well, and then overall, sister, yielded. Sorry, sister. And I think, honestly, just being honest, I wouldn't change anything, because I think all the things that we go through and all the things that we run up on, I think that's what makes us be who we are. Even though it's challenging, even though it's hard to deal with, I think that's what makes us a woman. That's why it's a such thing as her story. And because we have a story. We have a story, and everything that we have encountered makes us be who we are. So probably nothing. Yeah, menopause, but probably not.
Okay, all right. Bianca, Sean, what about you?
I'm gonna say this.
Look, hold on, I gotta tell him where Bianca comes from. Did anybody watch Beverly Hills Teens as a kid?
Yeah.
Beverly Hills
Beverly
Teen.
Hills.
Bianca.
Okay.
Whose dog wears
Okay.
pearls and diamonds and Bianca right there. Okay, come on, Bianca.
So mine would be all the way down inequality, because I feel like that alone would just, if we were just equal the playing field on all parts, pay, jobs, everything for women, because we fight as hard and we are so passionate because everything is unequal. So inequality would be the one thing. If I could just, we could just take that on now and we just be treated same level field, we'd be good. I think we would be good. We are already top contenders as women. We are the most educated people.
Okay.
But we wouldn't have to fight as hard, as we do, and we still don't get that respect. But if we were all equal, then it's like we would get the respect. But right now, we don't get the respect. We still don't get the respect. So I feel like inequality. If we could just take how we're just.
What's your answer? What would you take away other than menopause?
I would take away the normalize a societal identity as far as in appearance, because I think that society has put such pressure on a woman to look a certain way. I mean, if you go back in the day when, the magazines and swimsuit models were, a big thing, the centerfold. You remember the ones your brother had on his wall?
Yeah, I remember the Jet magazine,
they were
the beauty of the week.
Yeah, they were all very small framed women, and nobody had really a whole lot of hips and a whole lot of everything. But now here in 2026, everybody want junk in the trunk. They want big old busts. They want lips the size of, I don't know who lips they making them. Like first I was saying they want everybody to have African American lips, but these lips ain't even looking African American. They looking animalish. But I would say removing the societal expectation to look a certain way, because it's got women going to Mexico or wherever ungodly place to get Fix-A-Flat put in their rear ends, or they're going to get, that was a thing. The dude was over there putting Fix-A-Flat in. Yeah, they was putting the Fix-A-Flat in their butts, and then they got people going over here getting boxes of chiclets for teeth, and it's all because they want to look a certain way. Because society has pressured us so much that women have to look like this, and they be like, oh, she didn't have to go get that butt, but you ain't want to talk to her because she ain't had no butt. You ain't want to talk to her because she was part of the itty bitty titty committee. We've put so much pressure on what we look like that women have really lost and look, men doing it too, because there's a whole dude out here that's got a whole BBL and a full beard like Lorenzo's, and his makeup be on fleek like every day of the week. You understand what I'm saying? But the pressure from what appearance, what we look like, I would really,
I think we could take care of a lot of that right now with each other. I think that as women, we could lift each other up and take away half of that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I don't see, it's easy to say, I don't see color, I don't see fat, I don't see skinny. I do. But what I'm saying is us as women should lift each other up and appreciate whatever your body is. You earn that stretch mark with your kid like I earned my stretch mark with mine. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
You had a tough childhood. You grew up in a poor home, so you had to eat crap food. That's why, and it's hard to get that weight off. That wasn't your fault that you were raised like you were raised.
Girl, don't be telling my business on this show.
You're right.
Girl.
That's why you can't tell everybody your business. They get on your show and tell it.
I'm just saying, but you know what I mean? Like I think that we can lift each other up as women and cut out some of that crap. I mean,
I agree.
Because we should be held accountable for that as well, because we don't support each other and lift each other up like that.
And it's sad to say that immediately when women are put in the same space and place, it becomes competition right away.
Competition.
We're not complimenting, we're competing immediately, and it's a sad place, and it happens. I mean, I'm gonna tell you this, April. I said I wasn't gonna never tell you this, but I'm gonna tell you. I thought I thought that was and I guess I only thought it was that because that's who I'm around majority of the time, Black women. But I heard a conversation in October or September in Nacogdoches that led me to know and understand, you with me now, that it happens not just amongst us. It's just a woman thing. There was a whole conversation that was like, oh, well, April this, and when she was in school, and I was like, whoa, you in my ear sight talking about my sister. No, we're not doing that. But all you did was walk in the room. You walked in the room and that conversation started, and I was like, what? Who done typed the Encyclopedia Britannica over here? Who that is? Pastor J. Now you know. Whew. He done typed the whole song. Get him out of here. Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. God is true. You're a pal and a comfort. Get him out of here. Pastor J.
To a party.
Hey.
You gotta say, all right. Don't do me. I'm ready.
Lorenzo, get that off the screen. What in the Pastor J, grow up. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna come on your show, Pastor J, and I'm gonna type a song on there too. And I'm gonna type one from Scrooston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So you have to bleep all them words out. But Tammy says, but some of us don't know we're in competition with each other. That's it, Tammy. Shout out to Tammy. Praying your strength over there, sis. I saw a couple of posts over there. So we're definitely praying healing in Jesus' name. I'm not sure.
Yes.
Saw some posts. Yes. I don't know what's going on over there, but prayers. Because
it's sponsored by menopause. You know what? Get out of here.
So that's all. So he felt the need to sing.
There he goes.
Oh, Kai wants to know where his guy Lorenzo is. So Kai, tonight is a chick chat. So Lorenzo is back there. He's the one that just put your comment up here. It scrolled by 30 minutes ago, but he went and found it and put it up here. So he wanted to feel special. But it's just a chick chat. Lorenzo is working the board back there. He's doing all these amazing things. We are celebrating and closing our Women's History Month. It's the last day of March. And so I decided we would have some chicks on here. Kai, is that all right?
But okay, Kai, we love you too. We look forward to you being on here every Tuesday.
Yeah, so we brought some of the folk out of the choir stand onto the show. But
hey, I needed to know how you handled that conversation when I walked in the room, because I still walked in that room.
Listen, I told her, I said, no, that's not what we doing. That's not what we do. I can hear y'all. Y'all got something else you want to talk about? Because I don't know why she is the topic of conversation.
Because she ain't had 27 husbands and 57 babies and 47 baby mamas.
Hey. There she go. There she go.
There she go. My sister on $1 million.
There she go. That's how you know. That's Yo-Yo be acting like that. There you go.
And you know what's crazy is that people, you never know who's what, when, and where. And so
I don't care. I'm gonna be me in front of you like we was in that coffee shop. Like I'm gonna be me on you that dance floor. I'm gonna be me on talking to that contract.
When you was in that dragon costume,
that was me.
On the dance floor. On the dance floor.
And that was me again when I'm 49.
I'm sorry. One more. Dragon costume.
Duke.
That's Duke's Dragons, baby.
That's home of the our mascot. Our mascot.
So when we were in school, April was our mascot during our high school years. So she was always Duke. Baby, let me tell you, that was the hippest mascot ever. Because don't let April fool you. April got more soul and rhythm than all three of us put together. Do you hear me? And look here, when we had a class reunion last year, April they went and put April in the costume. She come running out the back. And they put on, was it back that thing up?
No, the wobble.
It was the wobble.
The wobble.
She was out there dancing. And she say, this ain't my costume because I could see out of my mouth and Duke, this ain't the same suit. She said, y'all had me out there looking like a fool dancing by myself because I couldn't even see it. Look, she had booted up and I was spanking her and everything. I was wondering why she wasn't responding because she couldn't even see me. I said, oh my God. But It was hilarious. Kai says, hi, April. Hi, Sean Lee House and Yolanda. Yilda is my friend, and she's super nice to let me be here every Tuesday. Was good, Lorenzo. Yes. So Kai is here every week, y'all. I don't know where Kai came from, but Kai has been a godsend, I'm telling you. So I'm excited to have Kai come every Tuesday. Kai he's a young man. He's still in high school, and he tunes in every week and pays attention and engages in the conversation and everything. He's talking about, come on, mascot, doing the Dougie and the Jackrabbit. Listen, she was doing it all. So listen, y'all, we're getting ready to get into these I don't likes because I'm getting dirty looks and I'm getting looks in the comments. I told you we was gonna be off schedule, sir, mister. It was not class reunion 92. Don't come for us, little bald guy.
Yo, got a question.
Come on, Yolanda, what you got?
I don't got no question. I got my own life.
So we're gonna take a quick commercial break, and then we're gonna come back into the I don't likes because I'm getting arrows and all kind. Lorenzo, I can see you. He like this. I can see you, Lorenzo. I mean, I'm looking right at you, bruh.
Left out.
Have your
You gotta
car
add-
insurance rates skyrocketed? We can help and do free research and find the best rates and discounts to lower your car insurance. There are tons of ways to lower your car insurance, and we know how to find them. And right now is the best time to find every savings possible to help you lower your payment. It's so easy to switch your insurance to a newer plan with a lower rate with one fast phone call. We shop the top-rated companies for you and get the best rates and discounts, saving you money. Plus, did you know you can bundle your homeowner's insurance with your car and save even more? And that's just one of the many discounts available. Call right now. The call is free, our help is free, the savings and discounts are real and yours. Compare dozens of top car insurance deals and more with one free, no-pressure call.
Call 877-445-4551. That's 877-445-4551. Again, 877-445-4551.
People ask all the time, who the heck is Low Cost Airlines? Well, we're not just one airline. When you're talking to us, you're talking to everyone. We are the discount supermarket for all airline tickets. Plus, we have all the airlines and always have the best prices. American, Delta, United, plus all the specialized international airlines and a lot more. And we make it easy. We guarantee you'll talk to a live human in 60 seconds. You can have the rates you need and have your trip booked in 5 minutes. Now, how cool is that? And remember, when you're talking to us, it's like talking to every single airline available with one fast phone call. All you need to do is call and find the best prices to fly wherever it is you want to go. So are you ready? Call Low Cost Airlines right now.
Call 802-341-4523. That's 802-341-4523. Don't wait. Call this number right now.
Do you ever sit and think, I don't like it? This is an opportunity for you to share on this segment of I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh, what's up? What's happening, y'all? Listen, I don't like that he ain't bringing the music back. I ain't know it was time for me to come back in here. Lorenzo, stop playing. What are you doing, bruh? Listen, y'all, we're having an amazing time here on the FIYAH Show. I was over here texting, and he just like popped me back in and things and stuff. But look, we have our amazing guest here, y'all. We're gonna bring them back in. It is time for our own likes. Please, it's just like chin. But anyways, stop texting me now. I don't want to text. You didn't talk to me when I was off the thing. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and bring these amazing guests back in here. We got April King. April King Adams, all the way from Nacogdoches, Texas. We got Sean Lee House all the way from Kansas City, Missouri. We got my mama daughter, Yolanda King. See, they kings. Yolanda King Stedham in the building. See, they both kings. So we like 10 peoples for real and things starts.
This town is smaller than you think.
It is. But listen, y'all, it is time for the I don't likes. And I don't likes is simply our testimony period here at the church. Ain't nobody got to wear their little kitten heels and dance on the back of their shoes and sing out of tune. But at this church, we testify and we get it off our chest in a way that you probably can't testify at your church. And the only rule regulation is that you have to start off by saying, I don't like. Why you gotta say it like that? Because we like the word so much. We bought it, we paid for it. It's ours. And so we say, I don't like, and then we go right into it. Okay. So Kai has already started. He said, I don't like when I'm busy and can't make it to my favorite part of the week on time and leave Yielded and Lorenzo waiting on me. I don't like it either, Kai. I don't like it, Kai.
That is so
showing
sweet.
up. We appreciate every time that you show up. Kai hurries and gets his homework done so that he can come on, and he even requests permission to stay up late until we're done. So we appreciate you showing up, Kai. We thank your mom for allowing you to stay up late with us and cut up and clown with us. Now that means something when you got a show, a conversation, podcast, radio broadcast, whatever it is, that a parent would allow their minor child to stick and stay and participate. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Kai, for being on, and thanks to your mom for allowing you to stay up and watch and share with us every Tuesday. So yes, fantastic. All right, y'all. April, you've never got to put your I don't like on here. You've typed it on the screen before. Shanley, you've been on before. Yolanda, you've not gotten to share yours on here, but you've typed it on the screen. We're gonna start with Yolanda, I guess, because she's ready. April, you ready? Okay, well, you get about 2 seconds to think. Right. Come on, Yolanda.
I don't like that I waited so long to become a part of the FIYAH show.
Oh, fantastic. We appreciate you finally showing up over here. I mean, good grief, good golly. We appreciate you staying awake during the whole show today.
Oh.
I don't like that you put my business out there like
she usually said, girl, I fell asleep after Lorenzo said, or when y'all brought whoever, I was asleep. Look, Kai said, oh, Yolanda. Tammy said, oh, you so mushy.
I know.
All right.
Okay. And then I don't like that I only got 2% on my phone, so I'm gonna have to get off the show.
Oh,
I don't let you know you needed to charge before you got on here. You only knew for 74 days that you was coming on, but anyway.
I got it, but it's not working for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay.
I love y'all.
We love you too. Love, peace, and hair grease. Little special child. He's so mushy. Kai is hilarious. I don't like the parent and teacher conferences when the students be punking their parents. Listen, I don't like that either. I don't like it. Come on, Sean Lee, because I know your head is on swivel. You ready?
Listen, well, this one, sorry, childrens. I don't like the parents that be trying to sit next to me with them children on the plane. I don't like it. Don't.
And why is it always the bad children that fly?
It's like we're
where the little quiet children that just read their book or work on their iPad or do their homework because they start students. Where them children at? Why is the little bad ones on the plane?
They don't fly.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm with you.
I got one more.
Oh,
I don't like. I'm gonna say this. All these people trying to pass off Ozempic as like they eating right, because I can tell the difference. But it's fine.
Remember, we're gonna be lifting each other up.
Yeah. Well, I gotta hold people accountable. You gotta be accountable and healthy.
You're
accountable and healthy,
and they gotta own it.
That's it. That's all I got for right now.
I don't like students that don't do homework. I don't like it either. Come on, April. You got I don't like. I'm mad that Kai is singing the jingle.
He's singing jingle. Oh, how old is he? He in this moment conversation.
I know, right? Ozempic.
All right, I got a serious one. Like,
Pastor Jay said, "Don't talk about his Ozempic." Mm-hmm.
I'm getting
And
serious.
and some people do take it for health reasons, Sean. While you were saying
I just
you got to
that's
be
not what
healthy.
that's not what I said. Y'all heard what my I don't like was. They trying to pass it out as if you taking GOP ones, do your thing. But don't be trying to come for me, trying to tell me that I ain't doing something right. No.
God bless
Live
you.
your life.
Thank you.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
Because that Ozempic behind gonna tell it. I don't like that they don't make teachers like my mom anymore. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Your mom was a heck of a teacher. I didn't take any of her classes. Have her as a teacher, but yes,
Who that was?
that's Tammy Jackson.
Oh. I just checking.
Everybody got all these. I don't like these names we get to put on Facebook. We get to put all these names. Living God right. Half hood, half good Jackson. Girl, what is your name? That's why somebody can't find you. Living my best life, Smith. I mean, come on, please. Put your name up here. What the name was? What did say, Tammy? It is well Jackson. Girl, come on here now. Listen. Lakeithia, this too shall pass, Johnson. What is we saying? Quit it. I don't like it. Come on, April. What's your own like?
I don't like it when my TikTok algorithm goes down some rabbit hole and I can't get back on my feed.
Listen,
That's a whole word right there.
I don't like that. I'm still trying to figure TikTok out, and I got like 2 followers, and one of them is Sean, and one of them is Sean's friend. So I don't like it. I don't even know your friend, but I saw she followed you too. I don't like it. Yeah. Whew. Listen, Jamina say I don't like how y'all don't use y'all government names.
Look, I use my whole government name.
I use my government name.
See, we probably 4 out of the 5 million. They on there with all of these names, and it's like, girl, what you
like bald men rushing us.
Bald gray bearded men rushing the conversation. I'm with you, Jamina. I'm talking on 1 million. Oh, Pastor J, you follow me too? See, I ain't been back over there. I had took it off because I was like, this TikTok is too much. It do too much and want too much out of my life, and I just don't have time. I'm saying all things. If you got 5 apples and I take 2 away, how many do you have?
If you don't stop,
go down.
1 million.
1 million. We're doing it.
We're doing it.
1 million.
We got 1 million apples, Pastor J. Listen.
That's girl.
First of all, you ain't gonna take now one of my apples the way my back is set up. You ain't touching my apples. So that's number 1. And number 2, you're not even getting close to my apples. And number 3, what I'm gonna be doing while you taking them apples or even attempting to take them apples? That's not happening. You're not taking my apples.
That part.
You love who video? Oh, you listen. Okay, obviously somebody else been watching Cuzzo. So Cuzzo AB, y'all, she's doing it 1 million. I sit and watch them videos until I fall asleep. I'm telling you, if you ever see me in the morning and my lip is big, it's not because I done got beat up or, taking wrong medication. It's because I done fell asleep with that phone in my hand and it's done hit me in my lip because, yeah. But listen, y'all, this has been an amazing topic of conversation, a chit chat, talking about women's history, who we are as women, what we have going on that makes us who we are. And one of the things that I liked about what Yolanda said before she got off is that she doesn't know if she would take anything away from women, anything that we have to go through, because she feels like the trials and tribulations that she went through made her who she is. I'm still thinking, we could do without menopause. And since you want to bring up an apple, Pastor J, I think that's the root cause. I mean, I don't know if it was an apple, pear, or banana, but it was back to the fruit. So let's not talk about fruit again, because I'm a little sensitive. If that's the cause of the menopause, because they was eating fruits and things that they shouldn't have been eating, and then we wouldn't have been having to have no labor pains and no menopause and no hot flashes and no night sweats and memory loss and hair foliage and all of that. But yeah, anyways, so yeah. Well, we've had an amazing conversation on today, y'all, with these amazing women. Thanks to Yolanda for being on here. Shout out to April for being on here. Thanks for Sean Lee stepping in last minute. We truly, truly appreciate you. We're gonna have another chit chat next month. And then we're gonna see if Lorenzo gonna have a little dude conversation. I don't know what they gonna call it, doodle or something. What they gonna call it? I don't know what they gonna call it, Sean.
I don't know. I don't even know.
What they gonna call it, April? I don't know.
How about the dude dabbling?
Shop talk. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, Kai said, "Guy, get together." Okay, I'm with Guy.
Okay, guy, get together.
I think Kai did better than all of us. I think Kai did better. Casey, we're not trying to have.
Wait, hold on now. Hold on.
I gotta be single. That's a different show. Yeah, that's barbershop chat. Okay, I think I can go with that. Cuts and conversations. Okay, yeah, cuts and conversations. Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, that could work.
I like that.
I wonder what show they gonna do it on, because they're gonna be on this one.
Well,
they ain't gonna do it on this one. But look, y'all, it's 5 minutes to the top. Okay, Shop Talk works. Yes, it's 5 minutes to the top of the hour. Again, you have been tuned in with Yielded and these amazing chicks who have come on, April and Bianca. I mean, Sean.
1 million.
Bring it down. Bring it down. Get there quickly. Kai say Lorenzo isn't great. Yes, he is. What is he? But again, we've had an amazing conversation. This chick chat has been great. I pray that something was said that you guys will be able to take on your journey. Learning how to control that temper, learning how to be who you are, and do what you need to do. But it's Sean Lee. Why are you sending me pictures?
Because that was at the time, so you can see what I was seeing out the window. It doesn't matter now. That was old. That was on break.
Okay, fantastic. But I just saw it because my phone is on Do Not Disturb. But I was getting ready again. He said he's not great. He's having a bad beard day. Kai, I can't.
So cute.
I can't help it with Kai. But listen, y'all, we gonna get ready to turn y'all loose. Y'all got any last final words that you want to share with the people? Anything you got going on that you want the people to be in tune with or know about? April, Sean, what you got?
Well, I'm graduating finally. Okay, so I'm graduating. Y'all can follow me at Just Sean Lee, and y'all can see all the shenanigans that may take place. Because I'm gonna be partying until I can't party no more. Not for real though, because I don't party. But I'm gonna be celebrating 20 years in the making of getting this degree. So we celebrate.
Congratulations. So you deserve it.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
It's been a long time coming.
Awesome. Fantastic. Congratulations. And yes, Kai, definitely we will.
Oh, thank you.
He said, what did you major in?
Oh, liberal arts. So that means that I could learn anything that I wanted to learn. So I learned a lot of different stuff.
All right, fantastic. So she's gonna be graduating in May, y'all. May 6th, right?
May 7th.
Sorry. I mean, I was close. 7th. I was in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. May 7th. So she's gonna be graduating. Fantastic. April, what you got going on?
About that time, I got my oldest graduating high school and my baby graduating 8th grade, and there is going to be onions in that auditorium, and the menopause are going to be hitting, and I don't know what to do because this adult child hits a whole different way. Letting the baby go. Now, he is a good boy and he is a great young man, and I have no doubt that I have raised him well. He will contribute to society. And he is strong and outspoken like me. I have nothing to fear, but letting him go is something hard.
Oh.
Fantastic. You're gonna be all right. I'm what? How many months I'm in? I'm about 5 months in.
Almost 2 years, me, empty nester. So
you're gonna be good,
this, mama.
I'm about 5 months in, and 6 months is like, boy, you ain't called me in 2 weeks. What's wrong with your phone? He's like, I pay my bill now. You can't tell me what you usually tell me. Praise Jesus. I used to tell him all the time, hey, I pay that phone, so it needs to ring my phone ever so often. Now he paid. He gonna tell me he don't got a call. But anyways, yes, fantastic. So super excited to have had you on. I think we might have to have y'all double dip and come back for the chit chat too.
You might owe me a coffee for that next time you're up my way.
Listen, I ain't gonna even tell you I was just there last weekend.
Oh. Ooh.
Lorenzo, get her out. Take her off. She about to cuss. She did good the whole show. I was only there for like 20 minutes. I was only in Nacogdoches for 20 minutes. Look, she had to turn the fan on.
She is hot. She is turning red.
April, I was only there for 20 minutes. I promise.
And I couldn't get 2.
Ooh. She couldn't get no coffee. Dang,
I owe you coffee. And you know what? I'm gonna come just for you.
And a pedicure.
Ooh, you got it. You got it. So me and April get together and we do pedicures and or coffee. So you got it. You got pedicure and coffee. And we're going back to your little bougie coffee place.
All right, then. Eat our gelato.
Yes. Listen, but I'm gonna have to eat before I go over there because the food was lit.
It was like that much.
Yeah, I said the food was lit. I was hungry when we left there.
I mean, we talked for 3 hours and we drank like 2 sips and we was done.
Yeah, we may have to go somewhere else where they got food and coffee.
We have to go to all you can eat buffet or something.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. Yeah, but thank y'all again for being on here. I'm not gonna we're not ending, but we're gonna put y'all out of here and we're gonna go into our fireplace moment and then we're gonna be done, y'all. We almost over. So good night, Kai. Thank you for coming in, even though
good night, Kai.
But we
gonna
get
into us, Miss Gilded. Thanks.
Yeah, so special. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. And y'all know I'm gonna call y'all.
Okay.
Bye. Love y'all. Bye. Thank y'all so much. Yeah. All right, y'all, we are back. We are almost out of time, but we would be remiss if we get in here and out of here without sharing what we know we should share, which is the word of God. We always want to encourage you. We always want to warm your heart with the word of God. And so tonight we're going to warm your heart and we're going to make sure that you know and understand. We're going to passage of scripture is going to be Genesis 1:27. Tell us that we were made in his image, and Psalms 139:14 remind us that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. And so I want to say to you all tonight that there's a question that many women are questioning and asking themselves, even if they never say it out loud. The question is in the back of their mind: who am I really? Not who people need me to be, not who I had to be to survive, not who I am when I perform in different rooms, but who am I when it's just me and God? That's the real question. Because if we're honest, many of us have spent our lives, spent our years being what they needed, being what they expected, what they required. And somewhere along the way, we have lost actually who we are. But God never created us to perform an identity. He created us to walk in it. So many of us are busy doing instead of being. God never called us to be a human doing. He calls us to be a human being. So I want to encourage every woman and everyone under the sound of my voice to remember those passages of scripture. Again, he created us in his image, and that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. That means before anyone had an opinion about who you are, God had already defined you. God had already created a plan. And one of my other passages of scripture that's not in my notes today is Jeremiah 29:11. And it says that he knew he had a plan for you before he even made you. And so when he had that plan for you, he already had a destination and an expected outcome. So know that the Lord, thy God, already had a plan, already had a purpose for your life. And if you remember those things and continue to focus on that, it's not so easy to be lost in what other people need from you, but you'll get lost in the purpose and the passion that God has for you. So I just want to remind you of that and let you know, and even ask this question: are you living from who God said you are, or are you performing for who people need you to be? That's a question. And I really want you to think about it. And I want you to think about it even as you continue on your journey. As we close out Women's History Month, again, for women, it's important. For men, it's important. But I say women because I'm a woman, and I know sometimes we get lost in our emotional selves and we lose who we are because, again, we are people pleasers and we want to be all those things. But here's the real truth. When you don't know who you are, you will become whatever the room requires. But when you know who you are, you stop shrinking, you stop performing, and you stop apologizing for becoming. Because Peter 1 says to us, you are chosen, you are royal, and you are called. That's not something you earn. That's something you are. So continue to build on that. Continue to be that. So today I challenge every woman listening, stop asking, who do you need me to be? And start declaring, God, who did you create me to be? I'm going to get ready to get up out of here. We already over our time, but I want you to know I am not who people need me to be. I am who God created me to be. I do not have to perform it. I just have to walk it. And if you continue to say that and focus on that and be who God has called you to be in a day and time such as this, your identity will be just who God called you to be. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. God bless you and have an amazing, 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 amazing night. And listen, it's your girl Yielded. I'm out.
Ooh, it's the Fire Show, hosted by Yielded. Turn up the radio if you feel it. We gon' talk, we gon' laugh and hear music. Whatever you gon' need for your